Today's video is brought to you by Inlights. Check out their Rocks Box Valiant series today at inlights.com. That's INLIGHTZ.com.
You are now watching WhoDooTV.
Welcome to WhoDooTV. I'm Hooser, and I'm at Emerald City Comic Con 2019 with Robert Meyers, Senior Editorial Director of Valiant Comics.
Hey, how's it going, man?
It's great. Thank you for meeting up with us.
Of course, yeah.
Awesome. So, wanted to ask you a couple questions about Valiant, where Valiant's going, and kind of see what's going on from there.
Sure.
When did you start with Valiant originally?
2013.
2013.
It's been 6 years.
Okay. What did you do at that time?
I started as an intern.
Okay.
And then about 6 months later, I was full-time in operations.
Awesome.
I was there for about 2.5, almost 3 years.
Okay.
I left for a minute, came back as managing editor in 2016, and so here we are now.
Straight. So that's awesome. 2013 was just a year into Valiant's incarnation that we're in now.
I was there as we put together the Harbinger Wars 2 Free Comic Book Day issue.
Oh, that is awesome.
That was fun. It required a lot of Five Guys.
Yeah. What property have you loved the most working on since you've started?
Oh, goodness. All of them? Is that a fair answer?
No, I need more.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, yes, I do like all of our books.
Yeah.
And, you know, I like all my children equally, all that jazz. I got to be the assistant editor on the first 3 issues of Matt Kint's X-O.
Awesome.
And that was a phenomenal experience. It was so great working with Matt, working with Warren, and working with Tomas Giorello. It was just amazing. And then since then, gosh, I've had, tons of fun. Forgotten Queen is been a great incursion. Has been so much fun to work on. Working with Vita and Raul and Patricia. I'm not the editor on those books, but I get to read every script. I get to see every page. I get to do all the fun, like, behind the scenes stuff.
That's great. That's great. And so Valiant, you took over the reins how long ago now?
I'd see. I was moved up to editorial director last March. And I took the step up to the senior position in December of 2018.
That's great. So, and there's been a lot announced for 2019.
Yeah.
You guys got your plate full. 11 books so far?
Well, I think it'll be 11 total.
Yeah.
I'm going to look off camera at Mel Kylo, and he's going to make sure I don't spill any beans. But yes, 11 total books will be announced for 2019. We've done all but, I think, 4 of them.
Okay.
So I'll let you guys speculate on what those 4 are.
Okay. We're happy about that. Getting new books, we're always excited for. And then the launch of this Emerald City Comic Con, we heard about Tim Seeley doing New Bloodshot. Tell us a little bit about that.
Super duper excited. I mean, Tim brings, a new voice to Valiant. He's an incredible talent. He's a writer. He's an artist. He thinks visually. His scripts are visceral. Like, you can just feel the meat and the blood and the bones and the action and the bullets. It's great. And then, we're getting Brett Booth on that book is just, it's a comic fan's dream come true, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I've been a Brett Booth fan since the day one, I think. The early Wildstorm stuff, I lived in San Diego back then, and so those guys would come. I'd see them around town and just be like, it's Brett Booth.
That's amazing.
So, having Brett on Bloodshot it's like an injection of adrenaline.
That's amazing.
The feel of the book is just big, all-out, widescreen action, with some really great character work, which is one of the things Tim is known for. Those moments, there's moments in Revival when you read it and it's like, I'm reading a zombie book, but like, I'm not, right? Like, I'm reading this other thing, and there's those moments are just, they're all in Bloodshot. There's a scene in the first issue, I don't think this is too spoilery, but, Bloodshot's driving a truck and the camera pans and he's only got half a face. And but there's a moment in there where you get to feel his character. You actually see Ray Garrison in there, and it's like, oh, wow.
That's awesome. And we're moving, is this going to be post Harbinger Wars 2 kind of time frame?
Oh, yeah. Great. So the new series picks up 2019, and we're off to the races from issue 1.
Awesome.
So Rising Spirit is sort of a prelude. It takes place, if we're doing it in a timeline-wise, it's like I think we said 2009 or somewhere along there. And it's sort of the origin of the Rising Spirit program, the origin of Bloodshot. This picks up right now, today.
That's great. And we're going to get some touches of this in a month, right, at Free Comic Book Day?
You are. You're going to see a brand new all-original story from Tim and Tomas Giorello in the Free Comic Book Day book. And it is 11 or 12 pages of just all-out awesomeness.
And there's also going to be one of the new books coming, Fallen World.
Fallen World.
We're going to get something in that too.
That'll be there's an 8-page prelude from Dan Abnett and Juan Jose Rip in Fallen World, which it's really fun. When we were trying to figure out a way to we want to do something in Free Comic Book Day for Fallen World because it's on sale the next week. And we got the first script in from Dan, and we were reading it, and I said, we take this scene, make it bigger, put that as our prelude, and then we start Fallen World #1 right in the action. We don't have to have a lead in. We can have it pulled up and just run with it. And so that's in the Free Comic Book Day book. Fallen World #1 will be on sale, I believe, the same week or the week after. And the Free Comic Book Day is one was a rip with Dan. Fallen World #1 is Adam Clayton and Dan Abnett.
So I think in 2016 at Free Comic Book Day, we got a little leak of something. A spoil came from something that's going to be around the corner. And
PSI-Lords.
Yeah.
Hey, they're right there.
It's going to be a big future set right there, right?
Well, so PSI-Lords is something we've been teasing. We've been poking and prodding and doing a little bit of the runaround with for a couple of years. That 2016 teaser was partly my fault, partly other people's fault, but it's partly my fault. All of those clues, all those tips, all those little things we said it's coming, have honestly been leading to this. All those little clues you're going to see come to life in this series in a way that no one is going to expect. But I'm going to give you one clue, one thing, is it's not set in the future.
Oh.
It's set in the here and now.
I mean the future as in the future of Valiant, maybe down the road.
But it's not set in, the original PSI-Lords, of course, was set in
4002
or somewhere down the road.
Yeah.
This is set right now.
Okay.
It's just not necessarily set right now.
That's great. One of the questions I asked on the panel this week was, are we setting the Cookie Crumbs up for a big event down the road?
Yes.
And that answer was yes.
Yes.
And that's exciting. Would you tell me about an editor, and you're working with all these properties, about setting an event like a year away from now? Mm-hmm. How are you doing that?
It's a lot of hard work on our end. I'm not going to lie, but no, it's a lot of fun work. Is really what it is. We have a vast library of characters. But we're not going to publish a vast number of books. I don't want to publish 75 books a month. Are you kidding me? Yeah. So right now, as from day one, we rotate properties in and out. We keep the publishing line fresh as we can. The goal of that is to have a spine or a backbone of ongoing books. Right. And from those ongoing books, we build our miniseries, we build our events. So 2019 is providing us a really unique spot where we're getting to come out with new ongoings for a lot of our core characters. Right. Bloodshot, X-O Manowar, a couple of things I'm not allowed to talk about yet.
Okay.
So those are all coming. PSI-Lords, when we conceived of the idea, went from being a miniseries to an ongoing. Because we were talking with Fred, we got all the beats of the story down, and we're like, wait a minute, this is it.
Right.
This is the thing. Because there's coming, and it comes from I'm pointing at the banner. I don't know if anybody can actually see it. It comes from collaboration.
Right.
Internally on our end, myself, the editorial team, Fred Pierce, our publisher, Matthew, Mel, and a couple other people in the office. We sit down, we have a big think on what we're going to do,
right,
where we want to go, and then a script like Fred Valente's PSI-Lords #1 comes in, and it's, oh, that's what we're doing.
Right.
How do we get there? So then it's about the editors on the different books that are going to be involved, mm-hmm. working with their writers. We'll get a writers' room together at some point very soon, and we'll hammer out those big beats, and the rest of it will come organically.
That's awesome.
We always try to build our events that you don't have to read anything else. And this book, this event will be like that.
Okay.
Of course, if you've read the last year's worth of story,
right,
you're gonna, it's gonna be one of those. Oh shit!
I'm sold. So, take my money now.
Okay.
Pre-orders are available. How long is Fred's story going? Or set? What has he got so far?
As long as it needs to.
Okay.
Is the KG? I'm not going to give you a real answer.
Okay.
But it's
fair
right
enough.
now we've hammered out 12.
Oh, that's great.
But it could be more. Yeah. It could easily be. PSI-Lords is something we could easily see running for years.
Okay.
It just, as with anything that we do, it's really about how much the writer needs to tell the story they want to tell.
Mm-hmm. And I know as a Valiant fan, love to have Fred back. It's great to have Fred back.
Yeah, he's the best. He knows the universe inside and out. Fred is at his best when I can just be like, here, go build this thing. Great. And so that's what he's doing. You know, we talk. He and I talk weekly. He's working with David Minchell, my associate editor, and the two of them took this little seed and built this crazy book. So, and then the pages are coming in from Renato. A bunch of them are online, of course, and they're just amazing.
That's beautiful.
So,
one of my favorite titles, Harbinger. When are we going to see that group back together?
Soon-ish.
Okay. So it's got some works.
Yeah.
So
I don't have a date, and here's why.
Yeah.
We have to get it right.
Good.
And I'm not going to rush it, and we're not going to. There are a few books is important to us,
right,
and to me as Harbinger,
right,
and it has to be right. So we're going to make sure it's right, and then we'll announce it.
That's great.
Is it being worked on? Yes. I had a long talk with Carl on the phone yesterday. He's got 2 pitches coming in, and it's going to be it'll probably be down to those.
Okay.
So yeah,
that's awesome.
It's coming. It's front of mind for all of us. But the most important thing is getting it right.
Yeah. I appreciate the time and respect you're putting into it.
Thank you.
We want to make sure it is right. And so we've looked in the future a little bit, and now we're in the current.
Sure.
We just had Toyo Harada launch.
Yeah.
Fantastic book.
Wonderful book.
A 8-issue book.
6-issue.
6-issue book.
Yeah.
Joshua Dysart, another Valiant guy coming back.
Yes.
So good to have that back.
Yeah,
And
Josh is incredible. He's one of the best. This is his magnum opus. This is the final act of something that started in 2012 that we've been building to this for years. I'm just excited that it's finally here.
That's great. And then we also have Livewire that's kicking butt.
Yeah.
Like, she's doing great right now with that ongoing.
Yeah, Vita is telling an incredible story. It's part, it's a redemption arc.
Right.
It's a character arc, and it's crazy fun action.
Awesome.
So the first arc with Raul and Patricia is, I believe, all 4 issues are out or about to be out. The second arc is with Kano.
Okay.
And it's so much fun. Third arc, we haven't announced the artist yet, but it's coming.
It's ready. We're going to be happy.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
All right.
It's going to build on when I get to do that hardcover, when I get to proof that hardcover, it'll be a great day.
Love me some deluxe hardcovers.
It's going to be a beautiful book.
And so this is a personal question. Are we going to get Rye Volume 1 in reprint ever?
The trade?
The hardcover.
The hardcover. Possibly.
Okay.
It's on the list.
Okay.
Over the last year and a half, we have been doing a little bit of a think on how we're going to approach the hardcovers going forward. So we may, we don't want to format change anything until there's a reason to.
Right.
So I'd love to see it back out. We found a box in the office recently, and I stole one. Mm-hmm. And by stole, I mean it's on my desk. It's never going anywhere. But yeah, it's a hard to find book. I'd love to get it back out there when the time is right.
That's awesome. And I don't want to take any more of your time. I know you're a busy man. So thank you very much. Anything else you'd like to tell the viewers, Valiant fans?
Get ready, stay Valiant, and get excited, because 2019, I know it's March, so it's silly to say we just started, but this is going to be a fun year.
That's awesome.
You're going to see some crazy stuff from us.
Super excited. 2019, and then a cosmic 2020. Let's go from there.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching WhoDooTV, and thanks for Enlights for sponsoring this video. If you like Valiant content, you're going to want to check out one of our other interviews from Emerald City Comic Con right over here.